barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit subscribe. But I just want to tell you guys, if you didn't see the Bad Boys reunion tour and you love hip hop like I do, you missed a slice of history that you will never, ever, ever get back, not unless they do it again. And I'm sure it made them a lot of money. But if you get it, if they bring this tour back, I'm telling you right now, please go to this concert. It was by far the best concert, hip hop concert I have ever been to. Just to let you know, I've seen everyone perform: Kanye West, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Tory Lanez, Drake. Actually, I just saw Drake twice last week. All the major, Snoop Dogg, I've seen him perform. Busta Rhymes, Ludacris. The list goes on and on. I'm a huge hip hop fan, so DMX. So with that being said, I believe I have the wherewithal to say it is the best concert I've ever been to. And I even go see other people too. I've seen Celine Dion in Vegas. I've seen Elton John in Vegas, the $1 Million Piano Tour. So just to give you my vernacular on music, but I love music. I'm a huge fan of music, and it was the best hip hop concert I've ever been to. Just to let you know, I saw the Jay-Z, and up until that point, the Jay-Z and Kanye West Watch Your Throne tour was the best hip hop concert I've ever been to. Because when you know every song and they take you through that timeline, it becomes nostalgic. You know what I mean? But this concert, I mean, this concert took me down to when I probably first, you know, when you come into your own, you first start dating, you first start driving. You know, that's when Bad Boy came about, like in 92, 93 with Ready to Die for me. You know, obviously Mary J. Blige was before and Jodeci was before. But I think when Ready to Die came out, that's when I was like, that's when I became too. And I remember Ready to Die because I was trying to, Mr. Hofstein, I was his TA, and I was trying to tell him that this is the greatest hip hop song because he was from New York. I was trying to tell him this is the best rapper out right now, and I actually played it for him. Oh man, that was. But getting to this concert, man, I feel sorry for you if you missed this. Man, I feel sorry for you. Just let me do a roll call real quick. Diddy does a set. He comes out, introduces everybody. He came out. Nas came out. I'm gonna miss so many people because there was so Nas performed with him, and then we get into the show. We got the Lox, we got 112, we got Lil Kim, we have Total, we have Carl Thomas. Mario Winans didn't come, but it was just a phenomenal show. And then the extras. DMX came out. He did a set. Took the roof off of the place. Dr. Dre and Snoop did a set off of the Chronic. Oh man. Man. What else? What else? What else, you guys? That's a complete concert, but we're not done. Jodeci performed. I forgot about Faith Evans. I'm drawing a blank, but there's so many more that I'm missing. Jodeci, Mary J. Blige, Lil Kim. I apologize, the Lox. I apologize if I missed a few, but it was by far the best show you have ever seen. And they did a set for Biggie too. It was like a 3-hour show. I think it started at 9:40, and I didn't get out of there until like 12:30, 12:40. It was the best. It was phenomenal. If you guys get a chance to, please go. Please, 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 please go. If you love hip hop as much as I do. But just getting back to the show, man, the music was just phenomenal. And I remember watching it on YouTube. I'm not sure if you guys follow his videos, the Boxing Wave. He went to the concert, and I was like, damn, this show looks amazing. When they were just doing it for Biggie's birthday, I believe, way back at the beginning of the year. And I was like, man, I got to get to this concert. And I watched that video, and I was like, damn, this is the best show on earth. And just to give you guys an example, I've walked out on a Kanye West concert. So just to give you an example, like I thought he was too self-absorbed that night, and I literally just walked out. But I've seen everyone in hip hop, and I believe I take my word with everything. I don't. If your ticket costs $200, it will be worth $200. If you're, man, it was the best. Diddy puts on a show. He is a maestro. And you know what else I find amazing too, guys? And one, Diddy created a job for himself. All those people with talent did not need Diddy. Diddy created a brand. I realized that Diddy didn't really have, he has a true talent of maximizing the talent, but the talents didn't need him. And two, we have to stop killing our kings, because a tear almost came to my eye when they did that set for Biggie, and they had a picture of him and Tupac, you know, the picture with them together, and Biggie on the bandana. I believe that was on the Source magazine years ago when I was a kid. But when Biggie has the bandana around his head, you guys remember that? And I think Tupac has on black, like an outlaw type of thing. And we got to stop killing our kings. This is, we cut off so much potential as a culture. And I literally, a tear, I didn't cry, but a tear, I was getting real warm inside, because I mean, hip hop raised me. Like when I say I'm getting goosebumps now. Some subscribers says I always get goosebumps, but I'm trying to tell you, man, I love hip hop. When you come from a dysfunctional home, that consistency, you know what I mean? That song that comes on every hour, that radio voice that you hear every morning, that school teacher you see for a whole year, and you go through middle school, you see him every morning, and he or she says good morning to you. That's what hip hop was to me. You know what I mean? And oh man, it's just, you know, it's like, I'll give you guys a small bit how hip hop is important to you, and you guys don't even know it. Whenever you go to Cali, whenever you go to Cali, you come back to Cali, you always text somebody, I'm going back to Cali, or you hashtag going back to Cali. You know what I mean? You know, either it's LL Cool J or it's Biggie Smalls. You know what I mean? So, or if you're in California, you hashtag California Love. The list goes on and on and on about how hip hop has subconsciously influenced you. But I'm sad you missed this concert, guys. I wish all of you, all my subscribers, I wish we all could have been there. But if they come to your town, if they bring this back, you have to go see it. I don't care. I saw Drake twice last week, just to give you an example. I tell you guys, I probably go to 40 or 50 concerts a year, because I don't go to clubs anymore. I don't drink, I don't smoke. So that's like, I go to plays and concerts, and I do boxing, and I sprinkle in 2 to 5 basketball games and 2 to 3 football games a year. But it was, Drake. I saw him last week, and I thought that was just a clean, perfect show. But this right here, it's a soundtrack to your life. Soundtrack to, that's what I'm gonna title this. That's what I think I'm gonna title. It's the soundtrack to your life. If you are in late 70s, early 80s, baby, it is the soundtrack to your life. And I'm telling you, if they go to your city, go see them. The only down part about this, I would say, is that I couldn't see him tonight. That's the only down part, because I would buy another ticket to see him again. And two, Lil' Kim, she needs to get off the plastic surgery, and French Montana has the biggest belly ever. But you know what you gonna notice about French Montana? That motherfucker got hits. He got major hits, and he's only been in the game a couple years. That is amazing how French Montana got hits. You know, so anyway, barbershop conversation, guys. I just wanted to give you guys a review. I know many of you guys that saw the video on my channel and many other people's channel of Floyd Mayweather throwing out $9,000 in cash. Man, it was amazing. The show was amazing. Diddy, salute. Bad Boy family, salute. Uptown family, salute. It was phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. And if you live in LA, Big Boy introduced him, so that was like validation that he was validating Bad Boy to Los Angeles, which I thought was phenomenal. If you guys are an 80s baby or 90s baby, 70s, 80s baby, you fully understand that. And lastly, Dre, Snoop, and Diddy, the first time they performed on stage together was last night, and they did a small set. They did a couple songs, 2 songs, I believe. and it was dope, man. So Barbershop Conversations, feel free, hit the subscribe button. And if they bring this tour, last night was the last night they had in New York. I mean, in LA. It was the last night ever. So it was the best show ever. Shout out to Boxing Wave, excuse me, Boxing Voice. Boxing Wave for putting me on to that concert, just showing me how hype it was. You know, so I hope that I've inspired you to at least Google the concerts. I'll put some clips on mine, but it was just a phenomenal show. So Barbershop Conversations, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'm sure you hear the excitement in my voice. And all my hip hop heads, please go to this show. And I'll talk to you guys soon.